Here we go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. Defense shifting again. On the ground, it's Miller. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff to the back. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. To throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk. Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started. And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the QB
changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Direct snap to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly... talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch into the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Hand off to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Finds his target. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. Look out, room to run here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner looking to create better field position. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB keeper all the way. Look for a first down at the 37. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He finds his man. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. He keeps it on a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to make a big play downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets...
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Sayin. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I It's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Tate. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the...
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this this in the past. A good throw. Get the first. Here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hale.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for their halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back, it's Sayin. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Bama. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Saying. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
You know, tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quick completion to the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The has come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. If they could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have, boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Hale. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. As the first down is still going. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Touchdown, Alabama. Too much speed for the defense. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really